In this video, I will be sharing with you my vehicle preparedness kit. But if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Wes and welcome to Backpacking Central, where we're all about backpacking, camping, and preparedness. Let's get into it. So to start out, I found a regular old Amazon box that I bought some. I'm sure you guys have used Amazon before. You can use any size box you want. You know, you can go bigger, you can go smaller, depends on what kind of vehicle you have. Again, this is a budget vehicle, preparedness kit where, you could have a nice, plastic box or, some, like a milk crate or something like that. But to start off, the box, I got some just regular flushable wipes. You can use these for a variety of different reasons. I have my hammock and my hammock straps. This can be a survival situation. This can be just hanging out at a park or whatever situation I find myself in. Maybe I forgot to pack my hammock or I have someone else with me and they want to use it. There is the hammock. I got some toilet paper in a plastic bag. You could use this plastic bag to put the toilet paper you use in or something else. It kind of keeps it, from rubbing against the stuff and getting all messed up. Then I have a rain jacket, just a regular old rain jacket to keep the rain off. Obviously, I have a full change of clothes in case you spill something on your shirt, you get sweaty and you want another pair, something gets ripped, all sorts of different reasons. I have gloves. This is mainly for cold weather, but these, something to warm your hands. I have a hand towel and a regular size towel. This is for wiping the sweat off your face or whatever, cleaning off. Maybe you got dirty, mud. And this towel can be used. I have a dog. You can be lay this in the back seat if they're dirty, or wrap them up or something of that sort. Then I have the tarp to the hammock. You can put this over in case it's raining and more of a survival ish situation. This is my car SOS kit. So this is what I upgraded from. This is what I started with. I got this for Christmas a couple years ago. This is just I don't remember what it's called or where they got it from, but I added these two pairs of gloves. These are leather gloves. You can use these for a variety of situations, holding on to things, picking up things, clearing things out of the road. These are just another pair of gloves to grip onto stuff, changing the tire, or whatnot. This actually comes. This kit actually comes with regular, cheap fabric gloves. This kit comes with a headlamp. It comes with these are small, relatively thin jumper cables. These have saved me multiple times when I got to jump my car. I flag someone down or whatnot. It also comes with some bandages and some some gauze, and then an emergency poncho and a tire pressure gauge, which I also already have in my car. So this can be used for more car-related stuff. Zip that up later. This is just a random case. I think it is a watch or something. I don't even know. But in here I just have a couple things. I got some spare batteries for the headlamp, for flashlights I have in the glove box. I have a lighter. I have extra chapstick. I have gum, and I have a bottle of a bunch of different pills. I got ibuprofen and Tylenol and etc. Migraines. This is Zantac bottle. I got Zantac. Multiple different things in there just for, if you need that and you don't happen to have it. That is a good way, to put a bunch of multiple different pills into a bottle and, have them whenever you need them. Then I have, this is a little 2-pack. I've had this for years. And again, a lot of this stuff you find right now, you probably have towels, you probably have chapstick and gum and some extra, bin you can put your stuff in. If you have a ham, you don't necessarily have to have a ham, but if you have one, you can just put it in there. You have toilet paper, wipes, clothes, jacket, all of this stuff I just put together. This is a budget. I didn't go out and buy any of this stuff. This is all stuff I had. The box I just found in the garage and just using the box. And this I already had. And if not, you can buy, if you want to go to my other videos, my survival kit, which I could also add, just my whole survival kit into here, which would have both a knife and a multi-tool. For you to be able to use. I think those are like $2 or $3 or something. So if you really had to go out and buy something like this, you could do that. But I decided to put this in there. And this has got a nice Velcro, and it's got a belt loop thing. I got some paracord. This was part of a 100-foot roll. I don't know how much this is, but I'm actually, I'm gonna buy another 100-foot roll and actually leave that in there. I don't have that at the moment. Again, $11. That'll be the only thing I buy for in here to add in. Whether that's tying something, having you rappel down something, putting up the tarp. Thousands of different ways to use cord is just good to have. It's cheap, doesn't take up any room. And I have a whole roll of paper towels, probably a bit excessive. I could take one that's been, half used, and it'd take up less space. But you can use these to wipe your hands, wipe spills you have in your car, wipe your dog off, like his paws of your dog, something of that sort. Just something nice to have on hand. And I have this little baggie down here. This is I wear contacts, so I get extra contacts. Some cough drops and some vitamin C. So the vitamin C is for when you're sick, or just taking it every day, and the cough drops is for coughing, obviously. Then I have trash bags and Ziploc bags. I got 3. I don't know how, these aren't super thick. These could be thicker, but there's 3 of them. You could use these for multiple different reasons. I actually have one in my trunk now that's laying out. I actually just had a flat tire today, and I put one of these across the bottom of my trunk. My trunk has carpet in it, so I put my tire on top of it so it wouldn't get it all dirty and stuff. So this actually came in handy today and inspired me to make this video. These are Ziploc bags. You can use these for a variety of different reasons. Put stuff in. There's 2-gallon ones and 2 of the sandwich ones. They just got regular rubber bands. Hold them together, which you could also use for something if you had to. This is sunscreen in a bag. This is 50 SPF. Just regular sunscreen laying around the house. If not, I don't know, $5 maybe. You can use your preferred sunscreen. This is just spray. This is in case you happen to need it and don't have it. Again, preparedness kit, being prepared with sunscreen. The other wipes were just regular wipes. They weren't anti-bacterial. These are non-flushable. But yeah, just a regular roll pack of wet wipes. Then I have 5 water bottles. I usually have water in my car in general. But if I run out, this would make do for at least a day, if not multiple days. And this is a tarp. This is something I actually bought a while ago. This is got the reflective inside, and you can open this up and put this, wrap it around you like a blanket, cover yourself for 30 seconds, and you'll feel the heat, the body heat reflecting into you. This is something to keep you warm in an emergency situation. This is at the bottom. This is probably one of the least likely things, including in the water as well, because I already have water in the other parts of my car. Up in the cup holders in the front and stuff for easy access, but that's just kind of extra. This is at the bottom, so it's kind of the most unlikely or rarest thing you're going to use. So it's the hardest to get to. But that is it for my vehicle preparedness kit. Just a regular old Amazon box. You can pick the size you want, big, small, tall, large, depending on you got a trunk, or you got a truck bed, or you got a bigger SUV kind of vehicle, and you can tape this up if you want, or leave it open, or or whatnot. I'll also have these. I'll also have an extra pair of shoes, just some hiking shoes that I could get a bigger box and put these in as well, but they can these are going to be used more often. So they can be put off to the side or put in the front, your back seat or whatever. It's rather than in the box, because this is the box I had. You can obviously pick what kind of size box you have, but this will cover a variety of different scenarios and stuff that that might happen. Another thing you may like to add would be a bag of food, some sort of food that wouldn't melt. Because think about it, you got to think about it. This is sort of the summer box, and you can have a winter box, which would have extra clothes, extra jacket, more heavy duty stuff, a bag of chips, that sort of thing. In case you get hungry, stuff like that. Obviously we can go 3 weeks without food, so this stuff is not necessarily based on 3 weeks. Water, you can only go 3 days, so that's why I have 5 bottles of water in here. So you can kind of pick and choose what you want to add, but your favorite snack is a good pick-me-up. If you're in a kind of situation, you got a flat tire, and you just want a candy bar. Okay, maybe it can't be chocolate, but something of that sort. And again, this kit, you can go, you have all of this stuff most people have around their house. So you go and pick and choose all the little things that you need or you have needed before, and you consolidate it into one place in a box. It takes you 30 minutes, even an hour, trying to search for little containers and small little things, and you take a box and you get all your stuff that you already have, that you already own, that you've already bought. And not like I'm not going out and asking you to buy other things and spend and invest in preparedness, which you should be doing anyways. But in this case, you get all that stuff and you put it in a box, and then you just put it in your car and forget about it. So then when something happens, oh, you remembered that Backpacking Central showed you this video, and you have your free cardboard box, your free water that you already bought, your shoes that you already have, your towel, your hammock, your change of clothes that you desperately need, your paper towels, and you have it in the back there sitting waiting for you to use it. This stuff isn't going to expire. Okay, maybe the water will eventually, but chances are you're going to use it before it's going to ever go bad. All this other stuff could sit there forever, and it's going to maybe not the sunscreen. I don't know how long sunscreen lasts, but all this other stuff, it's just nice to be prepared. Obviously you can't cover everything. You can't bring your whole house with you. You don't have unlimited funds, you don't have unlimited things, you don't have unlimited gear, unlimited money, stuff like that. So just little steps, baby steps. You got to crawl before you can walk, before you can run. So taking instead of throwing away the cardboard box that you just got your new toy in, whatever that is, you save it and you put stuff that you potentially will need in the future. Not like it takes up a ton of space. Put it in your back seat or your trunk of your car, and you are prepared. Another thing I will add that I haven't added is a more comprehensive first aid kit. I have those few bandages. I'll buy another small little first aid kit to put in here, with some more, that has the alcohol wipes, for cleaning stuff, but doesn't have any ointment or stuff, but it has band-aids and gauze. I'll add a first aid kit that has more, a little more stuff to it, as well as duct tape. Duct tape will solve anything, right? So I got the cordage and the duct tape. So those are 2 things that I will add, and buy. Sadly I don't have any duct tape laying around, which most of you probably do. Or I guess any kind of tape would work, but duct tape is very popular and strong and sticky and stuff, so that would be a very valid, important thing to add to the kit. So if you can let me know down in the comments what you think, and if you would add anything or trade anything in terms of this kit. Peace.